Hello and welcome to this ACT lesson. Today I want to show you how you can design a wheel on the web page, and when you click a button, that wheel will be turning clockwise. And to do that, it is not difficult. What you just need to do is to open MS Paint and use this oval shape. Just click the oval shape. Once it is selected, you check the size and choose a narrow line. Then press Shift on the keyboard as you draw a perfect circle. The next thing is to pick a line. This is a straight line. Just draw a line from the edge of the circle towards the center. Then do another line towards another direction. Then complete it again on the other side. If you've made a mistake, you can press the escape key and draw again like this. So you can see my circle has 3 segments. I am going to paint them with different colors. You can choose the colors you like. Let me choose yellow color, and I will pick my filling jug and paint it yellow. Go for blue, paint it like that, and maybe pink color. So finally, I have a complete wheel with 3 colors. The next thing is to click Select Tool and select perfectly the area of your circle, like this. Then click Crop. After cropping, you are supposed to save it. So I'm going to click Save. On the desktop, I will create a folder and call it Color Wheel. Let me just give it a nice name, Color Wheel. Then inside the folder, I'm going to save my first image as 1. Remember the type is PNG. Then I will just close MS Paint, open my folder on the desktop, and you can see I have only 1 image. The next thing is to copy this image and paste it in a blank area of the folder and rename it to 2. So here I have image 1 and 2. So I will go ahead and open this image 2, then change the position of the colors to create an impression that the colors are turning. So I will just right click image 2, open with paint, and now I want to change the position. I want to take pink here, then yellow, the next, then blue, downwards like this. So I will start with pink. I can just come here and pick color, pink color, pick my filling jug and paint this pink. Then for the yellow, bring it here, and for the blue, put it here, and save the changes. And I will close. I will just copy this image 2 again and paste it in a blank area like that. Then I will rename it. Rename this to 3. Then I will open this 3. Open 3 with the paint. And now change the position of the colors. I want to bring pink next where yellow is, then yellow where blue is. So I will come and choose pink color here and apply it here. Then for the yellow, next one, and for the blue, next. So finally, You can see in the folder I have 3 images showing different positions of colors. That is, that one shows the impression that the colors are turning clockwise. The next thing is to go to your notepad. So I will start notepad. When I open notepad, I will just come here and start my coding work. HTML, of course. Then I will move down here and close the tag. After closing the tag, you have to open the head tag and close the head tag. Close the head tag. I will open body here and close it here again, so that we now have a web page with head section and the body section. I will go to the head section and insert a title, and in the title I will write a color wheel. You can give it any title you like. This is color wheel. And I will give it a heading within the body, and I can call it color wheel. That is a color wheel. And close that heading 1. Next, I will insert the image of the wheel using img source, and I will insert image 1 by writing 1.png. Then this image, I will give it an ID so that I can refer to it in the code. So I will just come here and write wheel. After writing wheel, below the wheel I want a paragraph to give instructions to the users. So I will just write here, click the wheel, not the wheel, click the button to turn the wheel clockwise. Clockwise, to turn the wheel clockwise. And I will close that paragraph. Now below the paragraph, I want a button which will be clicked. So I will just come here and write input type should be submit, and value is, maybe in capital, turn the wheel. That is the label on top of the button. Then finally give this instruction on click. On a click, I'm creating another function called turn, which will do the turning effect. So if I now save this on the desktop inside the folder with the name wheel.html and click save. Coming now to my folder, you can see I have created a web page. If I open this web page, you can see here I have now an image of the wheel, the heading, I have the paragraph, and a button. But this button has no effect because I have not added the JavaScript code. So I will come here and give this heading red color by just writing here style red color, give it red. This is what we call CSS code to color the heading. Now I will go and do the JavaScript code to turn the wheel. I will separate these two tags and I will just write here script and close that tag down here, script, like that. Then in between here, the first thing is to create a variable called count. You can give it any name, but I'm choosing count because it is going to count in numbers 1, 2, 3. That variable is just a memory location which will be carrying a number, and the name of that location is count. This var, you have to write it to tell the JavaScript that you are introducing a variable called count. Now I want to pick this function which I created earlier and define what it is. So I will just write the word function, then paste the name, then open the curly bracket and you close the curly bracket like this. So in between here we will write the action to turn the wheel. The next thing, now inside the function, we will do some decision making using if, just like that, if, then else, if else. This is what we call decision making. We want to make some decisions here. So the first thing is to check if the value in the count is less than 3. Because you remember we have only 3 images, so we don't want any number beyond 3. So I will come inside here and say if count is less than 3. This is how we write less than 3. Then this should happen. Put in count a value which you will get after adding a 1 to that count. So get what is in count. Remember, count has a 1. So go get what is in count, add a 1 to it, and give it back to count. After doing that, go to your document, get elements by ID. It means go to our document and get this ID of the image. I will copy it here. Then open its source. You remember images have sources where they belong. Go to its source and give it a value of count plus .png. This one means pick the number in the count, and then the plus means you attach .png to it, to that number, to create the value which will be shown by the image. Okay? So here I will go ahead and only copy these 2 lines again. Now, in case count is not less than 3, this part will not happen. It will come and do the lower part. So in case count is not less than 3, I want it to do this. Let me modify this. I want it to give count only a 1, like that. So if count is not less than 3, give count 1 and then do the rest, show the image 1. So finally I will just save these changes, and coming now to my web page, I will refresh, and when I click turn the wheel, you can see the wheel now is turning. Yellow is here, now it will come here when I click the button. Yellow is here, it will come here when I click the button, and you can see it is now turning. That is how simple to create a color wheel with a button to turn the wheel clockwise. Go ahead, try this at home, and see you next time. Bye bye.